Hey everybody, the Vegas Golden Knights have completely shocked everyone and have not only made the playoffs, they're going to win the Pacific Division and they have a 100-point season in their first season of existence. And this is just completely unheard of for any expansion team in really any sport. I've never seen anything like this before. Um, it's just been I don't know how else to describe it. It's been a magical season for Vegas. Just everything has fallen into place perfectly, and it's just been the perfect storm for this team to rally around each other and around the city and just surprise everyone and just take it to the rest of the NHL. Most people, myself included, had them finishing last in the league, which is standard procedure for an expansion team. I knew that they would be decent for an expansion team. They certainly weren't going to win single-digit games or anything like that, but I never expected this. And even throughout the season, I did videos. I was like, Vegas is going to fall off at some point. It's going to go the other way. They're not going to finish like this. They got off to this great start, and I'm like, it's not going to last. Well, it's lasted. They're 48, 21, and 7. They have 103 points, and they're going to win the Pacific Division because I don't think San Jose is going to catch them at this point. So it's lasted, and it's been unbelievable to watch. And it's just so many things have come together. George McPhee apparently knew exactly what he was doing when he put this team together. Gerard Gallant, Coach of the Year, no question. I mean, it's not even a race this season. He's without a doubt the Coach of the Year. What he's done with this team has been remarkable and really never seen before. And players who were just castaways from other teams, guys who were not protected in the expansion draft. These guys, old teams, said either traded them to Vegas or said, we have other players, we need more than you, you're not that important, they can take you. And guys, Jonathan Marchessault, 72 points this year. Unreal for him. William Karlsson, 40 goals. Who saw that coming? Nobody. He was a bottom six player in Columbus who was kind of a defensive-minded forward and didn't really put up much for points. Comes to Vegas, 40 freaking goals. That is just unbelievable. David Perron, who has been a third-line winger, middling second-line winger, really for the quite a few years now. 66 points out of nowhere. Just they've gotten great team defense. They don't have a star defenseman who jumps off the page like a Drew Doughty or Erik Karlsson or Brent Burns, someone like that. It's been defense by committee. They have a solid 1 through 6, and they've just played really well and gelled really well together. Goaltending, Marc-Andre Fleury has been great when he's played, but he's missed a lot of time with injury. They've had tons of injuries at the goaltender position, and it doesn't seem to matter who they throw in net. They play well and pick up wins, and that's really been shocking to me. And it's been an incredible thing to watch, an incredible season. I'm a huge fan of Vegas. I hope that they continue to do well. I hope that the NHL putting a team there is a huge success. And, we'll see what they can do in the playoffs. It's just been an incredible season so far for this team. Now, the question of what can they do in the playoffs comes into play. And I don't know, because if conventional wisdom states that a team like that is probably gonna be out in the first round. Their first season together, they don't have those superstar players needed to win. But conventional wisdom would have said that there is zero chance of them getting 103 points in the regular season, or that they're even probably going to make the playoffs. So you kind of have to throw conventional wisdom and what history tells you right out the window with this team. So this team could be out in the first round, or this team could be going to the Stanley Cup. There's really no way to know until we watch and see what happens. And the playoffs are a totally different ballgame than regular season in the NHL. Playoff hockey is 10 times more intense, 10 times more physical, 10 times just more difficult. There is nothing like playoff hockey, and regular season hockey does not even come close to matching what you're going to see in the playoffs. So we'll see what they can do. I can't wait to watch them in the playoffs. Their building is fantastic. There was so many questions about going into this season about if Vegas was a good spot to put a team, if people would support hockey there, if the building would be any good, if the fans know anything about hockey, or if this was going to be another case like Arizona where the building's empty half the time. But it's been a huge success so far, and we'll see if that continues for subsequent seasons or if it's just because the team's new. But so far, I've watched a decent number of Vegas games this year, and that building is rocking. The place is electric. The place is full. The fans just seem really, really into it. It's really loud. And I cannot wait to watch Vegas home games in the playoffs because I want to see that building, kick it up another 3-4 notches, even more in the playoffs. I don't know if they'll rival Nashville as far as home crowd atmosphere goes, but they could. They definitely could, because that building, that from the games I've seen in the regular season, was absolutely out of this world. And I can only imagine that it gets better in the playoffs. I hope that it stays that way, for years to come, and I hope that Vegas is a huge success for the league. I think it will be a really good boost for the league if Vegas is successful. And now you probably have Seattle coming in, so there's some new markets entering the NHL, share of, the hockey market, and I'm really excited for this team to see what they can do in the playoffs. They've shocked everybody, especially me. I was one of the biggest doubters going into the season. I was like, expansion team, no way that they really do anything. They might win 30 games, which would be pretty good, really good for an expansion team. But playoffs, no chance. And they've just blown all those expectations right out of the water. It's been unbelievable to watch a first place team in their first season of existence. Just remarkable. So, congratulations to Vegas on the fantastic regular season. I was completely wrong about you. Everything has just come together for them, and they've gelled so well together. The coach, all the players, they've really played with a chip on their shoulder, and they've taken it to the rest of the league. So we'll see what they can do in the playoffs. I'm not even going to venture to guess because I have no idea. And I don't think there are that many people out there who can say that they have an idea. Fans of Vegas probably think that they're going to go deep, and you can't really doubt that given what they've done in the regular season. More old-time thinkers long-time hockey fans are probably more like, a team like this generally doesn't do well in the playoffs, so we'll have to wait and see. I'm not going to make a guess. I don't know. Again, like I said, this team could be out in the first round, or they could be going all the way to the Cup. So they'll be an exciting team to watch in the playoffs. Their building is electric. I can't wait to watch Vegas and see what they can do. So like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media. Links are in the description. Check out the Off the Wall Hockey website, offthewallhockey.com. Links in the description. Help this channel grow. Spread the word. Tell your friends about it. Anyone who likes hockey. Thank you again for watching, and talk to you soon.